Hey guys, Troy here, back with another video today. We're going to be talking about soccer cards and doing kind of a looser, shorter video where I just kind of give my thoughts on what's going on in the soccer card market. But before I do that, my next soccer card video is actually going to be a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions, anything you're wondering at all, it can be about certain players or grading or where I buy or even just casual stuff. What do I think about the Champions League? Just leave it down below and I will make sure to answer it. Or even if you feel more comfortable, you can DM it to me on Instagram. But all right, that's enough of that. Let's get into the video. So what has been going on with the soccer card market? I think everyone is aware of the kind of Prizm extreme hype and crash that happened to Prizm soccer cards. And those have continued their downwards trajectory. We're not going to do the typical, graph analysis thing, but let's look at Kylian Mbappe's graph here real quick. This is a similar trend that happened to everyone, Messi, Ronaldo, any of these Prizm cards, extreme highs, and then this crash. And unfortunately, if you can see here, it's still trending downwards. I'm not completely sure we've seen the bottom yet. And even more concerning than that, guys, it kind of makes sense to me what happened to Prizm because it was just being overhyped as a brand, really, is that every other card, pretty much all the cards across the board, with unfortunately the exception of Gio Reyna's Topps Chrome that I still want to buy, have been trending downwards and going down. And at this point, it's not an off-season thing. The season's in full swing. And the more concerning thing to me is it's not a performance thing either. Take someone like João Felix. He scored 2 goals in the Champions League and then 2 goals for Atletico Madrid right after each other. And he's one of the brightest young stars in the world. Super young, super marketable, super talented, super hyped. And I saw that and I was like, you know what? I need to get one of those João Felix cards. It's probably going to have gone up a little bit, but let me still go and get in while I can. And his card prices just continued to keep going down. I picked up his Topps Chrome Refractor PSA 9 for $150. Even just a couple weeks ago, they were going raw for about $250. So that's concerning to me, the fact that even with strong performances, the prices are not really reacting, they're not rising. So I guess my quick advice would be, if you're trying to flip in soccer based on performances or goals or moments, I honestly would just abandon that strategy at this point, because right now, that's not how the market works. In basketball, you can quick flip. If Bol has a big game, you can flip them and make double your money. But in soccer, as of right now, that's just not how it's working. But I talked about a little bit of this in my interview with Rookie Year Soccer. So definitely go check out his channel. We had a long conversation, talked about some good stuff. Really smart guy. But right now, there seems to be a ton of soccer cards falling through the cracks. Like cards that are going for 40% under their last sold listing. Talking about refractors, numbered color cards of, like I said, João Felix, Trent Alexander-Arnold. He mentioned that he got an Iniesta rookie for, I think it was a couple bucks. Great. So for me, honestly, I just think that this is a great opportunity to be picking up these stars and these high-end numbered cards that may have seemed out of reach or out of our price point even just a couple months ago. And also, there's not a lot of eyes on soccer right now. So in terms of, the slipping through the cracks, if you guys have a lot of time and maybe a limited budget, I think now is a great time to just be active on eBay. Keep searching, keep looking, set up your notifications for a bunch of different cards. And I think you'll be able to find some deals that, looking back, a year from now, you'll be amazed you got for that price. I still believe so strongly in the soccer card market. I think it's in its infancy. It's still a little baby. It's still a little mousy little baby right now. That even just when the Euros come, but the World Cup, I think it's just going to become this phenomenon and it's going to keep growing. I've had people commenting saying prices are never going to get back to where they were. We saw the absolute peak. And I just don't agree with that. First of all, in general, guys, that's not how markets work. They don't just reach an absolute peak in the past and then never get back. There's peaks and valleys, but things usually come back up. There's very few markets where you just see it hit and then it goes down forever. That's just not how it works. I'm trying to use this opportunity to pick up some stars and maybe some higher end players and variations that are just slipping through the cracks, because I'm just a big believer in the soccer market and I think it'll continue to grow. I don't know about when. I don't really think you should be looking for quick flips right now or anticipating any sort of sudden boom right now. But like with that Mbappe graph we looked at, it kind of went like this and then went like this. I believe that it's way more likely that we see it come up at least a little bit to a middle point than just the graph goes up and then it just goes down forever. That's not what I would predict. So that's it for the video. Just kind of my quick thoughts on what's going on in the soccer card market. If you guys liked it, make sure to like and subscribe down below. Write your Q&A comments for my next soccer card video, and we're going to keep the videos coming. Thanks again.